Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you my very first Call of Duty gameplay in HD. Now this is a big moment, and I've been promising it for quite a while, but it's finally arrived. My HD PVR got delivered this morning, and here is my very first HD gameplay, and it's quite a good gameplay. As you can see, I'm playing on Jungle. It's a Domination gameplay, and I'm using the AUG. Now, the AUG is a very good weapon. I know it's almost the same as the FAMAS, just has a little bit more wild recoil. But the only reason I'm using it is because I had a very tough time on Black Ops the last few days. I was failing left, right and centre, and I decided to use the MP5K, use the AUG until I got my mojo back. And this is one of the games where it definitely came back. I got an absolutely fantastic MP5 gameplay a few games before this as well, but unfortunately theatre mode bugged out. It only recorded 3 minutes of it and I was gutted. I went 56-4 on Villa, charging around doing a Fear Crad style gameplay, and it would have been absolutely incredible because I was using MP5K lightweight marathon sleight of hand and absolutely tore these kids apart. But unfortunately theatre mode had one of its off days, didn't record it, but fortunately it did record this game, and it's a very nice score. Now, as you know, on Jungle the important part to hold is this hut here where I am. It's B hut and the surrounds. If you hold this, you're going to win 9 times out of 10. Now, we spawn on the A side of the map, which is the slightly weaker spawn point because it's a little bit of a longer trek to the B hut, a little bit of a longer trek to B, and if you're playing against a team that have their brain switched on, they'll get to this hut in numbers, really kick you out and then take B with ease. But unfortunately for this team, they're a little bit slow off the mark. I managed to get my foothold in B hut, and it was a very easy gameplay from then on. I go on an absolute tear here, and I get my Blackbird within about a minute, and it goes well from there really. Get the chopper gunner very easily, and get dogs pretty much soon after. Now, I've cut out the first chopper gunner of this. Everyone's seen the chopper gunner before. You know what to do. You just hold down fire, spray. Take the guys out that are standing still first, because they're the ones that are going to shoot you down. And apart from that, there's really nothing to it. Right, soon as you get your dogs, as soon as you get your last kill streak, you can afford to be that bit more aggressive, and that's exactly what I do here. Get out my dogs, I decide to charge around the map a little bit. I pick up another kill here, but unfortunately the guy in the corner gets me again. But no problem, I already get my dogs, already got my chopper gunner, and I call them both in here, get a fair few kills with that, and it's all about building your streak again. Now we've got them triple capped, which isn't the ideal situation in my opinion. I'd much rather keep it with 2 caps, because when you have 2 flags, the enemy spawns will be set. They'll spawn around the flag they hold, perhaps a little bit closer to B, but their spawns aren't going to switch too much. However, when you've got them triple caps, their spawns are completely random, as you see there. That guy spawned in B hut right behind me, and that just wouldn't happen if they had one of the exterior objectives. So it's a mixed bag. If you want to finish the game off really quickly, then go for the triple cap. But if you're in it for the kills, in it to really stomp these guys, I recommend you keep it to 2 caps, because as you can see on the radar with the Blackbird up here, every single person on their team is spawning in and around A or in and around the village. So it's a very controlled spawn, and you can really dominate the map when they have that spawn. So if, as we are now controlling the C spawn, the most dominant spawn on the map, you can really go to town. Now, we're being very aggressive here because we've got the Blackbird up, and we have got a very good team in comparison to the enemy. Now, I was playing with 2 of my friends from Digital Warfare 24/7 here, Matt and James, and they know what they're doing. So we managed to really get the pressure on nice and early, put the pressure on, get the spawn trap in, and now we can go to town. So we're less than halfway through the game, and already there's virtually no chance of them winning. We've really shut the door, got the position in, got a healthy lead, and now we can go to town. And this is the part of the game you really need to make the most of, because you've got to fill your boots when you get the opportunity, because Black Ops and Call of Duties in general are such random games that every now and again you'll go through a spell where you get nothing going for you, and that's what happened to me a few days ago. I was really frustrated, got no gameplay whatsoever. You know, was struggling to go positive some games, and that really doesn't happen for me all too often. So when you're in a position like this, when you are really on top of the other team, you've got to make it count, and you've got to get as many kills as you can. And that's what I managed to do quite successfully here, and I go into a very nice score. Now, this is a little tricky bit here. When the enemy team are pushing up towards B hut and you're on the C side, there's only really 2 ways they can come up. They can come up on the ladder, which is just to my bottom left here, or they can come up on the jungle path, which is on my back right. Now, it's very unlikely for someone to come running over the bridge without getting killed, especially if you have a guy on Pride Rock or Camper Rock, whichever one you want to call it, up on the top left. So as long as you pay attention to the centre ladder and that path on the right, you can hold B hut from the C spawn pretty much indefinitely, and that's what I end up doing here. And as you can see, it's a fantastic position because you really do dominate the B objective here. It's also not so narrow that you can get naded with impunity either. There's enough room for you to run around, get behind cover and escape from grenades, so it really is the most dominant position on this map, and I strongly recommend that you hold this against all comers. I think this is my second or third gameplay on jungle where I just hold this position down and get a very good game because of it. So you can see clearly that it isn't a fluke. It is a very viable tactic, and if you follow it, you're going to do very well. Right, that's enough on the gameplay. I think you've all heard the jungle tips before. I'm just going to let you know what I'm going to bring you in the next few days. I have a pretty good demolition game on firing range. I know original again, but it's a pretty good game. I'm playing with a party, and it's just a good way to show you how to win a very quick firing range demolition gameplay. But what I'm going to be doing from now on is bringing you a lot more FIFA. As I said before, I tried to record FIFA on standard definition, and it didn't work. It looks absolutely disgusting. But now that I've got this wonderful HD PVR, I can bring you a lot more FIFA gameplay. And I'm a big FIFA fan. I rage a little bit at Black Ops, but I really don't rage at all at FIFA. The only time you lose is when the player's been better than you. You get some unlucky moments, but in the vast majority of cases, when you do lose, it's because the guy you're up against was better than you. And I'm pretty good at FIFA. I think my ultimate team record is about 130 wins, 15 defeats, something around there. And on my online record is 12 wins, no defeats. As you can see, I spend a lot of my time on Ultimate Team. I don't really go online, but I am still undefeated online. So that's not too bad. So hopefully I'll bring you some FIFA in the next few days. But what I am going to be doing now is me and Dan from What the Fuck Productions, well, WTF Productions to give them their proper name, have been talking about getting a dual wield montage together. Now, I'm going to be trying to get some clips for that now that I've got HD, but it's not set in stone, and if it isn't really working, we'll call it off. But we were talking about it, so I'm going to give it a pretty good go. I've been getting some practice in with the dual wield Scorpions and the dual wield Kipparis, but nothing too incredible now. And look at that, get killed by a Claymore just as I'm about to get my second set of dogs. But what are you going to do? And I haven't cut out this second chopper because it runs right to the end of the gameplay, and I need to see the scoreboard, and you guys want to see the scoreboard as well. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my very first HD gameplay. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's many more to come. If you could do me the great honour of liking the video and favouriting the video if you enjoyed it, that'll be really helpful, and I'll really appreciate it. You know, now I've got my HD software together and my HD recording device together, I'm really looking forward to pushing this channel onwards now, getting a few more subscribers, getting some extra exposure for my videos, and I'd be absolutely thrilled if you guys could help me with that. And there's a very easy way for you to do that. If you just hit that like button if you like the video, then that'll certainly help me towards that aim. So the gameplay's coming to an end. I think the final score is 56-5. You'll be able to see the score pop up on the screen if I've got it slightly wrong, but it's definitely over 50 kills. It's a very good gameplay, and it's a very easy way for you guys to do well on Domination on jungle. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.